Welcome back and welcome to another Algebra 2 Do Homework with me. In this lesson, our focus is add, subtract, multiply polynomials. Before we get started, let us thank God for this peaceful and quiet time that we can share the beauty of mathematics together. This is our first question. As we see that this powers is descending. You don't see any power written here. That is 1. It is descending, and then when we want to add it, we can simply do this. We can copy down the next one vertically and line it up. And we line it up. As you can see here, you have an empty space. For some people, they say, I would like to add a 0x just to guide me through this. Okay, you can add it and you don't have to, so pick your favorite method. And then we can just start to do like we used to do this. For example, 47 plus 53, and you just add each column and keep moving forward, all right? Keep moving forward, which means we're going to start from here. Negative 9 plus 10, that is a positive 1. You want to write down positive 1. You want to write down a positive. Why? Because later we do need these symbols. And 3 plus 0, that is a 3x, okay? For those people who said, I don't want to add any term here, you can simply do drop. So you drop it. And then 6 and negative 5, and that gives us a positive 1. You don't have to write down 1x squared. You simply write down x squared. And the last one, don't forget it's add, so you do add. The last one is 2 and 1. This is coefficient is 1, so that is 3. 3x to the third power. Now you have it. That is your solution. Now you know how to add, you will know how to subtract. The only thing you shall do is to just do a sign change. So, like the first one, we're going to write them down vertically. You don't have to write down vertically if you don't want to, because you can simply copy down the first one. You don't have to have the parentheses anymore. Then you do sign change. Minus, minus, that is plus. Minus, minus, that's a plus. And minus, plus, that is a minus. You can do this. Or you can, like what we did earlier, we simply line them up vertically. Alright, I copied it down, but I have not done sign change yet. I'm going to do this with you. So I'm going to subtract it. Minus, plus, that is a minus. Minus, minus, that is a plus. Minus, minus, plus. The last one, minus, plus, minus. Now, we can start to do 7 minus 1. That is good. And then 5 and a negative 1. That is a positive 4. You write down the x. And a 2 plus 1. That is 3. And write down x squared. And then negative 8 and a positive 3, that is negative 5x cubed. Okay, that's how you do add and subtract a polynomial. You also learned this from Algebra 1. For multiplication, sometimes you have a special case. This is our special case. You say x, and then you say x minus 5 and x plus 5. This is our special case. We say a minus b, open close parenthesis, times a plus b, open close parenthesis. What you need to do is you do a squared minus b squared. That is the special rule. So for this reason, we do not have to take much trouble. We just say the first term is x, so x squared, minus. The second term is 5, minus 5 squared. Then you have x squared minus 25. This is our special case. Okay? Alright, let us look at the one on our right-hand side, not a special case. As you have learned from Algebra 1, this one you can do FOIL. So you want to do first term, that is x times x, x squared. Outer x times 1, that is 1x. Inner, negative 5 times x, negative 5x. Last is negative 5 times 1, negative 5. And then you want to combine like terms. The 2 in the middle, that is your like term. So you do x squared minus 4x minus 5. And now you complete this one. Besides FOIL, we have 2 more different methods. Let us look at the second one. The second method, we call it a box method. You can put x minus 5 like this and x plus 1 like this. And then you do x times x, x squared. X times negative 5, negative 5x. Then you do positive 1 times x, that is 1x. And then you do positive 1 times negative 5, that's negative 5. And then you look at here, you're going to combine like terms. And you write down everything else, you copy it down, combine like terms. Excuse me, I meant to write down negative 5. Okay? Alright, that's the second method. Our third method is a vertical multiplication method. You write them down just like you're trying to times these 2 numbers. Write down vertically, okay? That's just our example. And then you start to do positive 1 times negative 5. That's negative 5. 1 times x, 1x. You just finish this layer. And then you're going to do this layer. This is x, the yellow one, okay? X times negative 5, that's negative 5x. X times x, that's x squared. And then you add them. Negative 5, you drop it down. Negative 5x plus positive 1x, negative 4x. And then x squared, drop it down. Now you just reviewed all 3 methods you learned from Algebra 1 how to multiply polynomials. Our last example for today, you see a binomial is multiplying a trinomial. Of course, there are 2 different ways to do that. I will show you one of the method. The first way is we can use x times 3x squared minus x minus 5. And then we use 2 times 3x squared minus x minus 5. And then we simply add them. Alright, let's give it a try. For the first one, I have 3x cubed. Just make sure you know that we're doing distributive right now. Minus x squared minus 5x. And then we do it for the second one, distributive. Second one is 2 times 3x squared, that is 6x squared. 2 times negative x. 2 times negative 5. And that is negative 10. Okay? Alright, you just finish writing. You do notice that this is not lined up. So we're going to line them up. Okay, we indeed line it up because there's exponent 2, exponent 2, exponent 1, exponent 1, and that's the coefficient. And after that, you did a simple addition. And you always like to say, is that the solution? Yes, that green one is the solution. Okay, that concluded lesson 5.3. I hope you have reviewed how to add, subtract, and multiply polynomial, the concept skills that you gained from Algebra 1. Happy learning!